Hello, hi, and welcome to Tarot with Candy. I hope I'm speaking loud enough. Just let me turn this up some, the volume on my phone. I hope everybody's doing okay this evening. And listen, I've been away for a minute, and I'm so glad to be back to do this tarot video for you all. Those of you who do watch my channel, that's not many, but you know, I'm always here to put the message down, so whenever you find it is good. I'm just going to put a little lotion on my hands, though, because, before I start this video, I don't want my hands to be so ashy. And then I have to wipe some off because I don't really want it all over the cards either. So it's a catch-22 here with this, Anyway, let me try out that outside. And then I get rid of the excess. The excess. Is that the right way to say it? The excess. The extras. Yes, once again, I hope that everybody's doing okay. And thank you once again for tuning in. Listen, I have been away, like I said, I had a few things I had to handle. So I'm glad to be back tarotting for you this evening. And also, look at this huge piece of selenite crystal that I have. This thing is huge. Look at that. So I'm thinking with that and Merlin the Magician, the Labradorite crystal is the Merlin of the crystals, right? Like Merlin the magician. Unless he was a musician, which means he would play an instrument, but you get the point. And then you have clear crystal also, it amplifies, right? And with the selenite, it's letting me know that this is going to be a very powerful message. Okay, so if you'd like to tune in for that, I'll be right with you. Give me one more moment. So I'm going to put on a few rings. I can look cute in the video. Oh, let me try out some of this. What shall I choose here? I love pearls. Remind me of Prince song, Diamonds and Pearls. Beautiful girl in the world. I think he's singing to me. Anyway, let's try to get this right. I put on 2 different fingers like that. And my mom and my grandma was an Eastern Star, and she had a ring similar to this. It was a pearl, 2 pearls, and a diamond, I think. It was the Eastern Star. Yep. I used to love that ring. My grandma used to wear that. Particularly noticed it when we were in church. But anyway, here we are. That's enough. Ring. Let's get into the tarot and see what the message is really all about. There we are. Oh, one more thing. Let me put on some lip balm. Put on my lip balm. Sorry. Okay, hello. We're going to get into it. Because like I said, with this selenite, this big, huge piece of selenite crystal out here, this labradorite, and then we have a clear crystal quartz to boost any amplification of any energy we really, really want to know. So we ain't got no problem with that. We've got Archangel Michael here and Archangel Joel. If you can see those two, that was pulled earlier from the prayer cards. Yep. And I found out Archangel Juliel is really a girl, and which is uncommon for angels. They're usually boys and men, right? There's no gender, but really, Anyway, this is God's beauty. That's who she is. And I thought, wow, that's wonderful. Pull that card. All right, it's enough talking. Let's get into this video. Put this down. Let's get into the video. So again, thank you so much for joining me. And let's see what the tarot is about. We're going to use the Rider-Waite, the original tarot deck. One of my first, when I first started tarot. So it's always been kind to me, telling me the truth. It's all about this happy home right here, this 10 of Cups. That's the energy that's out here. That's beautiful. So this is a happy life. Things going your way. The outcome is a happy life. So this is what's going on right now. Now around this is some type of, the next position here would be the challenge. Okay. Why would a 10 of Cups, something so happy, be a challenge? Spirit really asks. What's in a challenge position? Thank you. Oh, there you are. A divine feminine who's independent with the 9 of Pentacles. This person does work upon their own. Could be a business owner. could have been feminine. Genuinely it is, but you know, tarot is neutral gender neutral, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. But generally it's a feminine energy, so you're the problem, you're in a problem position. Maybe you're someone's happiness, you're someone's 10 cups. Maybe this is your happiness, but it's a problem. You are in a problem position. So what? Let's dig down. And the subconscious spirit, thank you. And this is, oh, the truth with the Ace of Swords. Somebody knows something, it's the truth about you. We had 3 beautiful cards out here. The 10 Cups, the happiest card in the tarot. It's about you, Divine Feminine. And it's the truth. There's some kind of truth here. On the bottom of the deck, celebration, yeah. You're being seen. You make someone happy with this 10 Cups. You're being celebrated or you're noticed. This could be on a platform, social media. You're being noticed. This could be pictures. There's some type of notoriety coming towards you, and it's the truth about you. Yeah. Another blessing with the Ace. You have 2 aces here. Ace of Wands. Blessing from spirit and inspiration. Some type of celebration towards you. You sparkle. If we see the Star card next, I wouldn't be surprised, but that's neither here nor there. But you're being seen, okay? You bring a lot of happiness and inspiration to somebody, and that's the truth. And somebody's in their feelings about that. Okay, with this Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's sad or having a tantrum or being petty or childish about that. Okay, so now let's see what's in the recent past. What's in the past, Spirit? What's going on? Oh, Strength and Judgment. Whoa. 2 major arcanas out here. Strength and Judgment are the 2 cards that came out. Look at that. So there's some type of truth. The universe is saying, hey, look. In the recent past, there's some type of blessing. There's a blessing here because you got the Strength card with it. Some type of divinely guided. And something has to be atoned for with this Judgment card. Something has to be answered for. There's something bigger than you and me. You know what I'm saying? There's something spiritual in the recent past concerning you or around the situation. On the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands. Somebody refuses to give up. Somebody keeps doing because it's over. This person doesn't want to let go. Something ended painfully, but they don't want to let it go. It's a High Priestess in reverse. This is a witch. This is a secretive person that carries a lot of secrets. People who tend to lose around an individual like this, they're around the situation or it's for them. Okay? High Priestess in reverse. So, you got some type of feminine energy that don't want to let something go. Keep doing something over and over. What's in it? Somebody's walking away. Whatever. Somebody's leaving. As an action, I judge this person is leaving. It's a King of Cups. So we have a divine masculine who has a heart of gold. And he's in love. He has a lot of love. He's a lover. Somebody's a couple. A contract. Some type of partnership here. With the Lover's card here. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. It looks like somebody's going to have a hard time with that. Okay, or someone's trying to create some type of instability around that. Okay, so we have a divine masculine who's walking away, a King of Cups. There's some type of judgment, some type of force in the recent past with the Strength and the Judgment here that's out of their control. And something is going to go the way it should. There won't be any interference because it's like the universe saying it's going to make it right. And that was in the recent past. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to look to the near future. What's in the near future, Spirit? And thank you. What is this all about? What's going on? 7 of Cups and Ace of Cups. Some type of new love. Somebody wants someone to be viewed as an option, maybe. Someone's looking at their options because of new love. Someone's trying to create illusions because of new love. Okay? That energy is here. That's in the near future. Some type of illusion or emotional situation around a new love from Spirit. That's the third ace we've seen. And here's the Hierophant. It could stand for religion. It could stand for marriage. Here's the Emperor. Okay, so this is Divine Masculine. Stands for strength and power. Okay, this could be his reign. This could be the King of Cups energy as well. And in the near future, somebody's going to try to create some type of illusions around this love. But the Emperor sees it all. Because it's about these lovers. It's about this union, this coupleship. Again, they're back, and this person refused to give up. Okay? They keep doing it over and over. They will not give up. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. That's in the near future. Somebody refused to stop playing these mind games. That's another way of saying it. These emotional manipulation games. This Seven of Cups illusions. Against something so pure as an Ace of Cups. It's a blessing. All aces are. And for the Seven of Cups to come out with that, this is the type of individual that probably really don't have nothing going on for themselves, to be honest with you. And they enjoy mind games. Yeah. And it has an element of emotional pain as well, obviously, with all these cups out here, so I'm not going to dispute that as well. Okay, so what is the lens this person's looking through? What is the lens? Ooh, death. Something's over. Yeah, the lens this person's looking through is an ending, and they don't want it to end. Bottom of the deck. They don't want that. This is your fourth ace in this reading. This inspiration. Something's over with that inspiration, but they don't want to give up. They don't want to give up. They're watching this and chasing this all the way to the bank, if you will. They're all the way to the celebration, which is probably, a group of people coming together. It could be more than one, but these people, right? This person, these people, chase it to the end. What is in the environment, Spirit? What's in the environment so we all can see? What's in this environment? It's about King of Pentacles. It's all about this divine masculine. Here you are again. The Emperor energy. Who's good with money. Who probably has a lot of money. Who could be a business owner. Who's a match to this Nine of Pentacles. Independent feminine energy. Who could be a business owner. Regardless, she's independent. She's done this by herself. These are her coins. Yep. He's got his coins. She's got her coins. Okay. That's in the environment. Okay, Queen of Swords. So this feminine energy is intelligent. Okay. She's leading with a lot of intelligence. She could be ice cold to someone, but that's how she's probably viewed. But this is because she deals with facts, because she uses her intelligence. And somebody wants someone to be on the fence about this person here. There's an energy around this situation, the feminine energy. I guess that would be the High Priestess in reverse, because we saw her. Who's trying to create some type of stalemate around this King of Pentacles. Because the way he feels about this Queen of Swords. Or the way he sees her. Because she's the Empress. Okay, that's how he sees her. She's fertile. She's intelligent. She's the Queen of Swords. She's the Empress. And this person feels stuck. They're mentally stuck about that. Okay, they want someone to become stuck. The Two of Swords. They don't want them to see this divine feminine that way. And this is in the environment. Everyone can see it. What's in the hopes and fears, Spirit? The hopes and fears, and thank you. I hope everybody's doing okay this evening. And we got the Sun. So somebody's hoping to be happy, or something is lit up. Something is being seen And it looks like it's some type of happiness that's in the hopes and fears. Either someone fears something coming to light, or someone is hoping to be happy, or hoping to see something. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Five of Swords. Somebody wants to win at all costs against this happiness, or something being seen. They're getting a group of people together, or it could have something to do with work, or could be at work. This Three of Pentacles. But somebody want to move out of a drama. Somebody here wants to move out of a drama, right? They want to find their son. And this person wants to win and fight about that. And a group of people in the back. I told you it's more than just this person. There is some more energy around it because this person's getting other people involved. Yeah. Or there could be just other people involved, period. What is the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome to all of this? And thank you. What's the outcome? Chariot. Somebody's in control and they plan to move forward. All right. That's a good card. Yep. At the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This could mean marriage, acceptance, institution, religion, the Chariot, and the blessing. Somebody's going to experience a loss or some type of regret because of that. Because the outcome is control. Somebody has control. And authority, if you will. Or acceptance. You know. Religion. And somebody's taking a loss. And they're still in competition with this Five of Wands. They still want to fight about this. They don't want to take a loss. Okay. Again, it could be marriage. And somebody's going to have a broken heart because of that. They're trying to hide something with the Moon card. They may try to hide how they feel. How they're feeling. And this Eight of Wands, there's some type of information is moving fast, though. About them having, you know, being able to hold on to something. Or about them having some type of financial issue. It can go that way too. Anyway, bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So it's all about acceptance and initiation. Because remember, all these cards out here is about this card right here. So all because somebody's being accepted, initiated, you know, married, you know, somebody sees this 10 cups and they want to fight about it. All right. And some type of partnership even could be here. But let's go back in with the, geez, what are these? This is a Panthers. Yeah, the all-knowing Panther cards. Man, it's been a minute since I've been up here with my tarot cards. Almost forgot the name. All right, let's go back in and see what's going on with this 10 of Cups. If we can get any more information. So far, we know we have our Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and we have some type of karmic energy. Could they be male, female? But there's a 10 Cups here, Spirit. What is this about? Can we get one for the 10 Cups? Oh, moving too fast. Somebody feels cursed, right? And injured. And that their faith is gone. Or like something's faded, right? They feel injured by this 10 Cups, by this happiness, by this love, right? They think it's their fate. They think they're cursed, right? Isn't that something? Somebody would feel that way about a 10 Cups. Yeah, that's a little crazy. All right. So we have in the challenge position is 9 of Pentacles, is independent feminine energy. Let me get one to clarify. It's Divine Feminine. Somebody's furious about you. You're in a problem position and they're angry. Okay? It is about a relationship once again. But you know it is what it is. This tarot cards. Anyway, somebody's freaking having a meltdown. Look at that. About you, Divine Feminine. First of all, They feel cursed, so they want to curse your happy 10 cups, or want you to have an accident or feel injured, or they do. You know, they think it's fate, but they want to cause some kind of black voodoo against your 10 cups even, right? Because you can read it that way too, this curse card. And they're furious. Isn't that something? And they're in a nightmare on the bottom of the deck. It's about your blessings. It's because your blessings. It's because of your 10 cups. They want to rob it. They want to steal it. Steal it. Steal it. They're getting evidence on you, or trying to collect some kind of evidence, or try to present some type of evidence. Wow. Down in the subconscious, there's an ace of swords, so some type of truth is here, glaring right in the face. It's truth, and they know it. Down in their subconscious, some type of truth about you, Divine Feminine. But they're too stubborn to hear it. They don't want to hear the truth. Okay. So, they don't pay no attention to their better judgment. But it's some kind of justice here, though. Something's being made fair about this robbery. Or they want to steal something being made fair for you. They're trying to bribe people. But, you know, they want to bribe people. And they're using a strategy. Wow. That deep. We're not going to go to the past, because the past is the past. But there's some type of blessing there. You got 3. On the bottom of this deck is a Hierophant. You got the Strength and the Judgment card out here. Yeah, this is spiritual. But I had told y'all that. It was some type of, this is out of someone's control right here in the recent past. This is like atonement, good and bad karma. You know, whatever your walk was, when Archangel Michael blows the horn, it's time to, you know, answer for your, you know, we all have to, you know, with the Strength card here, you know, pray. That's Jesus. Because we all gonna face that day. Anyway, so that was in the past. Now, in the action or position, if somebody's walking away with the Eight of Cups. What's this Eight of Cups energy, Spirit? What's this Eight of Cups? It's about somebody's frightened. It's gonna put somebody in a fright if somebody walks away, or they don't, some type of phobia, right? Some type of depression. This person wants to use their imagination, though. They want to walk away, and that's going to put somebody in a stressful situation. All right? Some type of depression and stress if this person walks away. This person wants to use their imagination. You know, the Eight of Cups isn't hard to do. I mean, isn't easy to do. It's actually hard. It's because you're turning your back on everything you've known, but you've done everything you can. There's nothing left in these cups. And they're not tipped over. So there's nothing left, or your quest here is finished. And so you go, right? That's going to put somebody in a depression, a fright, and stress. But this person wants to go. They want to use their imagination, you know, so to speak. Because they have a blessing, you see. In the near future, you have an Ace of Cups and a Seven of Cups. Somebody's trying to cause some type of confusion around a new love, Spirit. And they have collaboration. They're using other people to do it. Yeah, to create illusions. That's coming in the near future. That's what someone wants to do towards someone's new beginning in love. They want to manipulate the situation. And like I said, with this collaboration card, the Seven of Cups, it is some type of effort here. With the 3 groups we saw, we kept seeing the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. There's more than just the karmic. You know, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, there's other people, at least 3 more people, right? And they want to manipulate them and the situation as well. But somebody lived and learned here, so they're not going to be able to do that. You know, there's an energy here as well that's like, okay, I've seen this before, right? I got a new idea, you know, so it's not going to happen. But this person won't give up. Like the Knight of Wands, they want to bribe somebody if they have to pay somebody. Might have even paid somebody, you know what I'm saying, to create some type of illusion against your blessing, because they don't have it. They're in a natural disaster. Okay? Sorry about that. And a nightmare. All right. The lens they're looking through is death. So something's ending. This person is not ready for this. Okay? They don't want this to end. Something's ending here for somebody. Spirit, can we get one? Who is this? Who is this, Spirit? Who is this? See, because you're winning. Somebody's winning and they don't want that to end, or they want to end your triumph. They want to end something for you. That can also be the case. You dig what I'm saying? That's the lens they're looking through. So if you were to put on this person's glasses, they're in this hateful energy, right? Because they feel cursed. They're furious that you're looking good. You know, they're stubborn, right? Because the truth is out here. There's some type of judgment that has to happen in the recent past for this person. You know, there is some type of judgment here, okay? Or somebody in this reading. But either way, like I said, we all have to face. We all have to own up for what we do, period. Anyway, the lens they're looking through is death. They want to end your triumph. They want to end you gaining. They see that gain, okay? They see it as some type of third wheel, right? They want to bust something up for you. But you lived and learned, okay? They're using other people. They want to be the third wheel. You know what I'm saying? Could be that as well. But this person is stressed and overloaded, okay? They might want you to be overloaded. And what is this? They want to end something. They don't want it to end. This is the death card in reverse. They don't want it to end, okay? They see the gain. Yeah, they see the triumph. There's your triumph and the gain. But they know it's over. And they definitely want to end something for you too, trust me. This person is not the friendly kind. I mean, I guess no one is when you're in a battle, but, you know, yeah, this person is almost. Anyway, we have the King of Pentacles in their environment. Everyone can see that. Spirit, can we get one with this Divine Masculine who's good with money? You may have abundance, right? Somebody wants him to stop. They want this King of Pentacles to stop. Stop what? They want to bully. Or they want this King of Pentacles to bully somebody. They want them to stop using their imagination. They want to bully them. That's what it is. They want this King of Pentacles to stop. They want them to stop thinking for themselves, right? They want to bully this person because they're too relaxed. And they have good ideas. And they see that. Yeah, that's a trip. Now, in the hopes and fears, we have the sun. So something's being lit up. Or there's some type of happiness here. But more than like something's coming to light. What is this, Spirit? The hopes and fears. They have the sun. Can we get one, please? Thank you. About a sweetheart. Yeah, somebody's happy. And it's lit up. Yeah. So they fear it is being seen. They fear someone loving this sweetheart, this couple here. They're in a daydream about that. They think about it a lot. And they can feel the loss, right? Or they want them to experience loss, but I think they can feel the loss for real. They feel trapped, right? Lost and trapped. Wow. The outcome is the Chariot, so somebody has control and they're about to move forward. Okay, this person is in control and they want to move forward. What's the Spirit? Somebody's in their pride, their ego about it, and they want them to quit, right? They want them to stop. They're in their ego and they want this person's energy to stop. They want to hold them back. The Chariot is in control. They want control. They want them to withdraw. Like I said, they want them to give up their authority, basically. That's not the word I'm trying to use, but they want to take control of this person. They want them to stop, you know, using their own mind, basically. They're following their own instincts and things like that because they're in their ego. And they want them to stop. This withdrawal card, you know, the bottom on the top. Because they're stressed out. That's why they want them to stop. This person lived and learned, though. They're not going to stop. It's the Chariot. It's going to move forward. Have you ever seen a running chariot? Okay, you don't want to stand in front of that. And that's what this energy is. They're stressed out about it, though, because they're going to use their imagination. This person is not able to create this withdrawal, or even with the Seven of Cups, right? Because this person lived and learned, and they're using their own imagination. Okay, they're not thinking about what somebody's trying to tell them to do. There's still some type of manipulation going on, or this person still wants to try to manipulate this person, right? Because they're stressed. What? This person has something new that they're creating and growing. They got the origin of the little seedling. That's what they're interested in, something new, right? They don't want no parts of this. This is what they want. They will use their imagination. But this person wants to rob them of that, right? This stressed out person wants to rob them. And they want them to withdraw. Yeah. And that's the truth. And so that's the end of this read, basically. I mean, it's always coming out the same old way for me lately. But I hope you guys enjoyed and take what you can resonate, what you resonate with, and leave the rest for somebody else to pick up. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And thank you once again for tuning in and checking out my video. Talk to you soon. Peace.